There are a couple of keywords that we can look at when we want to look at fashion and styling through the lenses of psychology. One, and the key important one, is emotions. Two is what is your behavior pattern? What are your everyday activities and your habits? And importantly, your comfort level with colors and fit, and whether you like something that is loose, that is figure hugging, that brings out your assets, or you like to blend in with the background of people. That directly relates to what is a self-esteem. And I truly believe that clothing is a piece that lets you integrate the outside with the inside and the inside with the outside. So how much of who you are is coming across to the other person, and how much of your inner core self and your soul do you want the other person to be privy to? This piece of clothing becomes a membrane through which that can be processed. How do we say in today's world? We call it authentic self. How much of what you appear is your authentic self? In lieu of this, I would like to bring the lenses of what we call as the feminine gaze. Our own fashion designer Sabyasachi has spoken about this. Of late, fashion has been an area in which women have been objectivized. That means that when you look at old fashion ads, women are shown to be something that they are very desirable, that they are beautiful, that if you have a wife or a girlfriend, this is how she should look. So it was always shown through a male perspective, and it should be like an asset. A wife should be like an asset. This is called the male gaze. Now, when Sabyasachi speaks about the feminine gaze, it is happening because women have evolved to a place where women have made forays into working fields which are dominated by menfolk, and women have come to stand on their own feet and claim what is, their own independence. There has come in society an aspect which, like I said, what Sabyasachi is calling as the feminine gaze, is how does your fellow women who belong to your community and who belong to your workplace and who belong to your social cadre, your family, your friends, the kind of people you go out on holidays with, how do they look at you? And if that is a woman, then how does she acknowledge you for who you are beyond how you appear in terms of the value systems that we have followed for such a long time? And this is one of the things that has been a huge strength for empowering women in the fashion field. How do you empower women in the fashion field? Fashion and the making of clothes, right? Dressmaking has been something which has been in the domain of men traditionally. Women have been introduced into making of clothes as dressmakers in the UK. In India, because we come from a tradition where we do not have sewn goods, we are all people who grew up culturally from a place where draping of garments was much more in prevalence than sewn goods. Sewn clothing, your salwar kameez, your kurtas, and all the Western influences that came in with the occupation from outsiders, and they brought in the skill of how to cut and sew clothes together.